In a remote, desolate village nestled at the base of a sinister, forest-shrouded hill, strange occurrences had plagued its residents for generations. The stories told of an ancient curse that haunted Hollow Hill, and no one dared to venture near it after nightfall. One autumn evening, Sarah, a curious and adventurous young woman, arrived in the village, seeking shelter from an unexpected storm. She had heard the legends but didn't believe in curses and decided to stay at the only inn in the village, which happened to be situated at the foot of Hollow Hill. As the storm raged outside, Sarah couldn't help but overhear whispered conversations among the locals. They spoke in hushed tones about mysterious disappearances, eerie wails echoing from the hill, and the chilling tale of a vengeful spirit who roamed the forest after dark. Undeterred, Sarah decided to investigate Hollow Hill for herself. Armed with a lantern and a strong sense of curiosity, she ventured into the forest, the leaves crunching beneath her feet. The further she climbed, the more the trees seemed to lean menacingly, casting elongated, sinister shadows. Just as she reached the summit of the hill, a bone-chilling wind enveloped her, and the lantern's flame flickered. The forest came alive with eerie whispers, and faint, ghostly figures danced in the shadows. Sarah's heart raced as the whispers grew louder and the figures drew closer, reaching out to her. Suddenly, a piercing scream echoed through the night, and Sarah saw a woman in tattered, blood-soaked clothing, her eyes filled with pain and anger. She was the vengeful spirit, bound to Hollow Hill by a dark curse. The spirit's cold, skeletal hand grasped Sarah's arm, and the world around her turned into a nightmare. Sarah struggled to escape, but the forest seemed to close in on her. Her surroundings shifted and twisted, and the forest swallowed her, trapping her in an eternal, nightmarish maze of horrors. Back in the village, the storm subsided, and the inn's guests whispered about the disappearance of yet another outsider who had dared to venture into the cursed forest. The locals knew better than to wander near Hollow Hill, and they hoped that Sarah's fate would serve as a grim reminder to all who ignored the warnings. And so, the legend of Hollow Hill persisted, and its curse continued to claim those who dared to seek its secrets, leaving only chilling tales and lost souls in its wake.